afternoon. I just panicked because I just realised I haven't filmed anything today. I haven't really done much. I have started my uni work again, got up early again, as I usually do these days. I'm feeling mighty fine for it. Went for lunch with my dad, and that's it. Now it's 3 o'clock. Seeing Shazam later though, that's good. That is actually good stuff. That's actually something that should be in a vlog. I'm really cold, and I feel like this week has been the least productive week in a very long time, which is really upsetting because I've actually been getting up, so there's no excuse now. What the heck? If Carla is drinking beer, she is over 16. Carla is drinking beer, so she is over 16. That is valid. If Carla is drinking beer, she is over 16. Carla is not over 16, so she is not drinking beer. That's invalid. If Carla is drinking beer, she is over 16. Carla is over 16, so she is drinking beer. If Carla is drinking beer, she is over 16. Carla is not drinking beer, so she is not over 16. Oh, damn it! Wait, what? Oh, I see. I got you half full correct. So this was wrong. If Carla is drinking beer, she is over 16. Carla is not over 16, so she is not drinking beer. Well, I see what you mean, but maybe I was just a naughtier kid. If Dave lent Ellie money to Ellie, I'm a monkey's uncle. Dave lent money to Ellie, so I am a monkey's uncle. That's valid. If Dave lent money to Ellie, I'm a monkey's uncle. I'm not a monkey's uncle, so Dave didn't lend Ellie money. Oh, I really think that was invalid. If Dave lent Ellie money to Ellie, I am a monkey's uncle. If I am a monkey's uncle, I am a monkey's uncle, so Dave lent money to Ellie. If Dave lent money to Ellie, I am a monkey's uncle. Dave didn't lend money to Ellie, so I'm not a monkey's uncle. Oh, I'm so confused. Philosophy is so much more complicated than I thought it was. There we go. So one thing that always bothered me about something one of my exes said was that, I can't even remember which ex it was, but it was something like, oh, you're just always anxious when it's convenient for you. Something like that. And today's a really good example of why that's not true and why it still bothers me to this day you said that. So we were meant to go to see Shazam. We got like limitless early tickets. It was like 8 days before release. And I was really excited to go see it. It was the first preview video, like a screen unseen we'd always wanted to go to, that I wanted, like that I actually wanted for a movie I wanted to see, and I was going to do a really early review on YouTube, and it felt really good, and I just freaked out. I actually got to the queue twice because I walked away the first time, and then I was just like, I need to go, I just want to go home. And then I went outside and I just started crying. I came back and I've just been miserable all day. I've just been so anxious. I've taken 3 beta blockers and I don't really know why. Like, I genuinely don't know why. I'm just really sad today. I know I'm stressed about money, and I know I'm stressed about falling behind on uni work or just work in general, but today I'm not okay. So yeah, there won't be any early Shazam review. Sorry. Good morning. Today is a Thursday and I feel calmer. I feel calmer than I did yesterday. I can't really remember what I said when I was waiting for the bath, because I felt sad when I was waiting for the bath. But yesterday wasn't really like a depressive day. It was an anxious day. I just felt so anxious and so and it just got too much for me. And like I said, I had 3 beta blockers, which is the most you can take, which I just think is all very well timed, because it's really high. Why did I have it so high? I just think it's really timed because tomorrow, it's really well timed because tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment and they won't give me any more beta blockers until I have an appointment with them to say, hey, you can still be on these. But I don't think I should be. I think I definitely need something. Definitely. but I don't know if they're working for me. They work in a sense that they work. I think I need stronger beta blockers effectively. I shouldn't have to take 3 and then have like this anxiety hangover, if that makes sense. Sorry, someone was just walking past and I was getting paranoid if they're gonna knock on the door so I can hide. Like yesterday, it was really bad. It was both physical and emotional. Like, you know, I say like I have different kinds of anxiety, and one sometimes is emotional, one sometimes is physical, and the beta blockers only help the physical. Yesterday it didn't really help anything. I was shaky, I nearly threw up, I had these stomach cramps, my chest felt like it was going to cave in, I wanted to cry, I was cranky, I was irritable, I was moody, I was aggressive, like I was verbally quite aggressive and snappy. I made a bit of a scene in Shazam. Like, I didn't make a scene in the sense I was shouting, but I got to the queue and then I just left. And then Alex had to come back and be like, come on, we can go, it's okay. And then I got to the queue and then I had to calmly tell her, like, look, I'm not angry, we haven't fallen out, but I need to leave, I want to leave. And I was like, I want to go again. I do want to see Shazam, but I cannot see it now. And I was like in the bath. I like ran a nice calm bath, as you know. And my dad came back and I heard him say to Alex, why are you back? Because he knew we were going to the cinema. And she must have told him the truth, and which is fine because it's the truth. I don't like to worry my dad. And he came upstairs and he was like, you're right, Luz. So I knew in the tone of his voice, he knew I knew Alex had told him the truth. And I just went, you know how sometimes you have to leave in Asda? And he went, yeah, because of the people. And I went, there were people in the Odeon. And he went, oh, I hate that. But yeah, so I am okay. So it's not to say that I was depressed yet, like yesterday, although I very, 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 very well might have seemed it. It was more the fact that I was just having a really bad time with my anxiety, and I feel calmer today. And it's a good job I'm going to talk to the doctors tomorrow, because I think my panic attacks are worse. My SD card's about to run out. I'm having a bit of a breakdown. So I'm writing my new story, which is just pure horror, and I'm actually really excited about it. I have so many ideas at the moment. I always find the more creative I am, the more creative I am. Creative beget creativity. Creativity beget creativity. But this one's just pure horror, and I'm actually really excited about it. And so I've started writing the first draft out. But because the first draft can be as messy as it wants, I usually dictate it because it's a lot better on my wrist, and my wrist has been awful lately, like really bad. So, but they said, oh, do you want to update like the latest thing about dictation so it's better? I was like, yeah, okay. And then I've downloaded it and it's rubbish. I think I originally said, the act of bending down to pull the zipper open made him dizzy and nauseous. This is what it's typed. The act of bending down to pull the zipper open made him rosy and nauseous. Hey. Are you even listening to me? I hate you so much. Oh, now you get it right. Good morning. Today is Friday and I've got a doctor's appointment. I've got to go. I've got to hurry. I've got a doctor's appointment. Can't be late or they won't let me see the doctor. And that will really piss me off. Where I go? So I'm studying poetry now. And the first one I have to look at is William Blake's The Fly. This is a really new book. It won't open. Little fly, thy summer's play, my thoughtless hand has brushed away. Am not I a fly like thee, or art not thou a man like me? For I dance and drink and sing, till some blind hand shall brush my wing. If thought is life, and strength and breath, and the want of thought is death, then am I a happy fly, if I live, or if I die. Ah, I liked that.
You'll find that there's a great deal more than simple deductive argument going on there. There will be cases where what happens is that an analogy is drawn, and someone says, well, what happens in case B is that this happens, and here's case A, and case A is just like case B, so maybe this happens in case A as well. Or you find simple creative reasoning, where someone tries out an...
Just having a nice little walk back from the doctor's. It looks nice little sunny day, lovely. So I just got back from the doctor's, or I'm walking back from the doctor's. It went really well, honestly, like one of the best doctors I've ever seen in my doctors. Can I say doctors anymore? Honestly, when I think back of how much my doctors have fobbed me off, I'm actually really annoyed. They never spotted my panic attacks. They thought I had diabetes. It was a nurse who worked in a different hospital when I told them my exact symptoms once, they went, "You have anxiety? You're having panic attacks?" You know, and they'd been testing me for years, every year for diabetes. And then when I told them about my wrist, they x-rayed me, and then I didn't have arthritis, and then they went, "It's probably something you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life." What? So I went to go speak to this doctor, and I was like, I don't think my anxiety medication is working much anymore, and my panic attacks are getting worse. And then I said, my wrist is in agony, I can't work. Ooh. It's now 12:30 and I'm going to have a bit of lunch. I actually picked up a sandwich when I was at the doctor's, so I feel really with it today. I just feel really on top of it. It's so cold. I don't know why it's so cold. Today is glorious, but it's freezing in my house. I've got a big fluffy quilt on me, and I've got like my shawl that my dad bought me. It's got green elephants. But yeah, I'm starving, so I'm gonna eat something and then carry on studying. I've just finished Plato, my chapter on Plato, and I feel really horrible saying this, but I'm so glad it's over. My head is mush now, and it's not like I didn't get it, and it's not that it wasn't interesting, but I'm just glad it's over. I can't really explain that. Have you ever had that? Like, it's not boring. It's challenging, but I got 80% of it, 80-90% of it. If you have ever studied philosophy and understand valid and invalid arguments, I constantly kept getting them wrong. Like, I can recognize a valid argument, but apparently I can never recognize an invalid argument. But